Episode 4, Meeting at the Hotel. Liam could not help but lick his lips. That uncle was cool and handsome, though still not as he was. His strides were long and confident, and behind him followed a pretty lady. The cool uncle furrowed his eyebrows, not showing any intention to stop and wait for her. The lady was struggling to keep up with him and looked rather pitiful. "Jordan, I know that I'm wrong for using my older brother's name to book out the entire restaurant. I just wanted to ask you out since I'm about to go study overseas. Won't you even accompany me to have a meal together?"
Hello guys, welcome back to this very interesting story, The Accidental Mother. Yes, so we have seen it before. Daniela is back to town now to face her life. Something brought her back to town. I want you to pay attention to this cool guy, okay, because this cool guy is going to turn out to be a very important person, but I'm going to allow you to discover everything by yourself. But Daniela is back with the son he had. So from the last episode, we saw that Daniela kept the baby, and this baby is the one you just heard the voice. Liam is the name of the baby. Very cute child. Imagine the circumstances under which this boy was conceived, but he happens to be a very cool and very cute child. So Daniela is back to town. A lot of things will happen, okay, and connect dots and dots and dots together and take this girl to a level that she never imagined. Just stay cool with me as the episodes and the scenes unfold in this episode. I'll be chipping in one or two things that I have to say. Remember, we are drawing out lessons from this podcast, The Accidental Mother. All right, so let's continue listening. This Jordan, who is he?
The lady pouted unhappily as tears glistened upon her eyelashes, making her eyes appear lovelier. "I don't have a habit of dining with females." The man did not show an ounce of gentleness or sympathy, no matter how pitiful she seemed. Her tears simply had no effect. He did not turn his head, nor stop his footsteps. "I like you!" the girl shouted after the man's tall and cold back, tears falling down her cheeks. Several people were standing at the front of the hotel entrance and turned to look at them curiously. Having just finished her phone call, Daniela could not help but glance at them. Although all she could see was a crying young woman chasing after the domineering figure of a man's back, who looked extremely noble and exceptional in his long coat. Daniela was about to turn her head away from the scene when the arrogant voice of the man drifted into her ear without a hint of warmth. "I'm not interested in you." It was a clear-cut rejection. Daniela could not help but glance at the man's back a few more times. He was about 190 centimeters tall. The tailored black coat covered his lean, straight body flawlessly. His presence was so intense and intimidating that a glance from him frightened a young girl nearby. She had her phone up, intending to take a photo of him. She put it down immediately and did not dare to look in his direction, her head down and shoulders trembling. "Sister, what are you looking at?" Noella asked through the car's open window, having driven it over to the entrance. The man could no longer be seen. Daniela quickly turned her gaze back to Noella. She was somewhat surprised that she could actually stare at a man's back for such a long time. Daniela shook her head with a smile. "It's nothing." Before they got into the car, Liam suddenly turned back to look at Daniela, his childlike voice asking seriously, "Pretty sister, did you see cool uncle that was more handsome than me? You're not allowed to like other unknown men apart from Liam." Daniela stumbled, almost falling at Liam's words. She had originally wanted to abort the baby after discovering she was pregnant 4 years ago, but the doctor told her that she had a rare blood type. If she were to abort then, there would be a high chance that it would either be hard for her to fall pregnant again or that it would result in habitual abortion. She struggled for some time before she decided to have the child. It was not easy to be a single mother. She completed her studies abroad while also taking care of her son and her sick mother. Nevertheless, she was still unlucky. Liam had been diagnosed with leukemia a month ago. Noella's old
This small girl, I would like to call her small girl. You see what these people put her through? You see what these evil family members put this girl through? So, after having the baby, she suffered abroad to carry the pregnancy without anybody's help, added to the fact that her mother was sick. So she was the one caring for her mom. At the same time, she was a single mother, pregnant, and a student at that. So you see what these wicked family members put this girl through. And now, the boy has leukemia. So another struggle. You see chains of events. Yes, let me put it this way. You have seen chains of events that will continue to come after this girl simply because people were just jealous of her, and what in their mind they just wanted to ruin her so that Carl will no longer Carl's family will not accept her if they find out that her reputation has been ruined, if she lost her purity and all that, that's just what they wanted to achieve. But look at how this thing is going to continue posing problem to her. I said this at the beginning of this series. The implication of polygamy, like broken home. This one is not the kind of polygamy we have in Africa where the two women are living. No, this one is polygamy. It's a polygamy on its own because this girl's mother is still alive. But in this Western world, their own polygamy, you just have to divorce. But you have a home already that has two huts, like our people say, that is already divided. So you have this side of the other woman's children and the stepmother's the second woman's children. It's a polygamy. All right. So you can see already the chain events that will continue to occur simply because of one single act of wickedness that was planned for this girl. Okay, let's continue. This boy has leukemia. How is she going to manage? How is she going to manage? Will these people come back tomorrow and tell her, sorry, we are sorry? How is she going to manage? But I know that being a strong girl, she's going to overcome. So let me allow you to continue listening, please.
Her brother John was a specialist in this area. Daniella had brought Liam back with her to seek treatment from him. Phoenix Hospital. Dressed in the doctor's white coat, John called Daniella to his office. Liam's condition is stable for now. I'm trying to find a suitable bone marrow for him in the bone marrow library and the umbilical cord stem cell library. But before this, you may want to get his father to come to the hospital to take a matching test, just in case. Daniella's heart skipped a beat. She did not know who Liam's father was. How would she get him to come and take the matching test? John suggested letting Liam stay in the hospital to ensure that he received better treatment, since there were professional nurses to help take care of him. The fees for the treatment and incoming surgery were on the higher side. Even though Daniella had savings, she planned to slowly recover what belonged rightfully to her mother and her since she was back. Daniella's mother was a well-known anchorwoman when she was in her prime. Since she was a child, Daniella's dream was to follow in her mother's footsteps and sit on the broadcasting stage. She studied broadcasting and hosting while abroad, while looking after her mother and taking care of Liam. Noella called Daniella to tell.
Now, sorry, let me come in here again to remind those who have not been following. This Daniella's mother, what happened to her? You will discover in details later on, but it is still saying this evil man that is Daniella, supposedly father of Daniella, okay, that made this woman to fall sick, that connived with his mistress, now Daniella's stepmother, to make this woman what to cause this woman the problem that she's into now. And the company the man is sitting on now is owned by Daniella's mother. So you can see what evil people can do. This woman is now sick. Why this man is the one taking over all her establishment and all that. So this Daniella is a very strong girl. I want you guys to follow this story very well. You're going to learn a lot. How this girl is going to fight all this battle for her alone. You will watch it. It's a very interesting story, I assure you.
Heard that NCTV broadcasting station was recruiting an anchor person. Pretty sister, I heard from Godmother that you're going for an interview at the broadcasting station, right? Liam, sitting on the medical bed, wearing a white and black checkered medical gown, asked excitedly as he swung his long legs back and forth. Liam was a lot taller than most children his age. Daniella could faintly remember that the man she had slept with that night was very tall. Although Liam resembled her a lot, his height was probably inherited from that man. Pretty sister, Liam knows that he's good-looking, but aren't you tired of looking at me after 3 years? Daniella laughed at Liam's words. Her slender fingers pinched his soft cheek. Mommy won't get tired of looking at you for the rest of my life. Wow, our pretty sister really knows how to sweet talk. The boy's sweet smile made his eyes sparkle as if there were stars weaved into them. I want kisses and hugs. Daniella pecked Liam's tender cheek. Of course, I only sweet talk you.
So this is just showing about the Daniella and the relationship she has with her son. Very good relationship. The son, this boy is all that she has. You know, not having a man, she has poured all her love in this boy. And this boy also not having a father. She and other family members knows no other person as a family than she. So all his love also are poured towards the mother. So you're going to be seeing this. We play we come into play to play a lot of role in intervening in very, very difficult situations that this lady is going to pass through later on. Okay, so right now we're going to just stop it here for today. Daniella is back to town, is going to look for a job, and by tomorrow we're going to find out if she's eventually going to get the job. And you know the company that she's going to apply to, the company, the mother's company that the father is actually managing now. A lot of drama because those people are still there, you know. But this girl, I like the fact that she's back. She did not just run away forever. She is back to fight these good fights. And we're going to see how everything is going to unfold. Okay, tomorrow she's going for an interview, and then a lot of things are going to happen that tomorrow. So I urge you to stay tuned and follow me if you're not yet following me on this channel, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And I bet you tomorrow you'll enjoy the next episode. See you guys.